MTG Arena's where the fun's supplying. Grab your deck and let's get to playing. Welcome to the show where we're never delaying. Clicking and tapping with our critters and spells, and when we win, you know we're ringing them bells. From morning till evening, we're never slow. Cardboard cracks, the name of the game, you know. Hey y'all, welcome to the MTG Hillbilly Show, where the magic's burning hotter than a moonshine glow. We're shuffling it and dealing for the world to see. Come on down and join the fun on our YouTube screen. From standard to draft, we're keeping it fresh. Our plays are as sharp as a blacksmith's vest. With every move we make, our hearts are flipping. MTG Arena's got our redneck spirits tripping. So strap on your boots and grab your front row seat, cause in this backroom's a showdown we can't be beat. With cards in our hands and eyes on the screen, we're living the dream of every magic fiend. Hey y'all, welcome to the MTG Hillbilly Show, where the magic's burning hotter than a moonshine glow. We're shuffling it and dealing for the world to see. Come on down and join the fun on our YouTube screen. Show, where the magic's burning hotter than a moonshine glow. We're shuffling it and dealing for the world to see. Come on down and join the fun on our YouTube screen.
Hey everybody, good afternoon. Good afternoon. We're going to look at some spoilers today. All right. Hey, D. Lawson. Ooh, look at these commander cards. Let's get some pretty art. Ashton Scarab's Fist. Legendary zombie wizard. Whenever you discard a creature card, you may pay 2 in the blue. If you do, create a tap token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. 2 cost. 2 cost legendary. That ain't bad. Or's off. I've got Timet's Nutamu's Will. 2 white, blue, and black. 4/4. Zombie wizards with vigilance and menace. Okay. Not bad. So these 2 cards, Ashton and Timid, probably in the same deck. Or they could be. Anyway, vigilance, menace. Whenever you attack, draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever you draw a card, the zombies you control get +1/+1 to end a turn. Interesting. Looks like they're going to have a zombie deck. Shahili, Radiant Creator. For 1 green, blue, and a red 4/4. Human Artificer. Okay, whenever you cast an Artificer or artifact spell, you get a energy. No, thank you. Then at the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 3 energies. When you do, create a token that's a copy of target permanent you control, except it's a 5/5 artifact creature in addition to its other types. And it has haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Been alright if you didn't have to sacrifice it. Then we got Pilar Nalar, Chief Mechanic. Okay, Human Artificer, green, blue, and red. Whenever 1 or more artifact creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you get 2 energies. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 1 or more energies. If you do, create an XX colorless vehicle artifact token named Nalar. Arterjack with flying and crew too, where X is the amount of energy spent this way. Interesting. We got chrome marks with imprint. Nice. When this artifact enters, you may exile a non-artifact, non-land card from your hand. Tap, add 1 mana of any card. Add 1 mana of any of the exile card's colors. Huh. Nice. And it costs 0 to cast. Then we got Lord of the Undead for 1 and double black. So for 3, you got a 2/2 for 3. Zombie. Other zombie creatures get +1/+1. Okay. For 1 and a black, tap, return target zombie card from your graveyard to your hand. Not bad at all. Yeah, these are special guests. They're not bad special guests. All right, let's get on down here to the spoilers for standard. All right, we got Zab Zun Luxa Embodied. 3 green blue 6/6 creature god with reach, trample, and indestructible. Oh, a 6/6 indestructible. Nice. Zab Sun can't attack or block unless it has an even number of counters on it. 0 is even. What? At the beginning of your first main phase, put a +1/+1 counter on Zab Sun. Then if it has an odd number of counters on it, draw 2 cards. Not bad. Not too bad. I mean, first turn when you first play this, they can block. Does not have haste. Then your second turn, well, it'll be the 6th turn, unless you cheat this in early, will not be able to attack or block. Then the following turn after that, it will be able to. If you have a way to put more counters on this, which green does have, this might be all right. Might be all right. We got Light Shield Parry for 1 white. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Has cycling for 2. So yeah, cycle this to draw a card. So you tap 2 mana, you cycle this, and you'll get to draw a card for 2 mana. It's all right, not bad. Then we got Midnight Mangler for 1 and a blue 3/3 vehicle. During turns other than yours, this vehicle is an artifact creature. Huh. So, when it comes to your turn, this is a vehicle. When it goes to your opponent's turn, it turns into a creature. 3/3 for 2. That ain't too bad. But you have to have another creature out in order to attack with it. And you can block with it, but you can't attack with it unless you have another creature of power 2 to crew it. Interesting. All right, here's a mounts that we're getting. Bendo Mask, Larget. I can't pronounce that dang on name. Dag Blaggett. Wizards, give me some names that I can pronounce. Some English. Anyway, this creature here, it's a 2/1 lizard mount with death touch. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, it gets +0/+3 until end of turn. Saddled for 2. So if you saddle this, it turns into a 2/3. Yeah. It's alright. It's not too bad since it has death touch. I agree, D. Lawson. I agree. But this blue one's not too bad, actually, because it's a creature on your opponent's turn. But you just can't attack with it until you get another creature out. But you can block with it. but you can't attack. So this ain't bad. All right, next we have a Goblin Warrior. For one and a red 2/1 with haste. And it also has that ability called Exhaust for 4 mana. 3 generic, 1 red. Okay, Exhaust. Pay 4, and you put 2 1/1 counters on this creature. Oh, so that's what Exhaust is. That's not bad, actually. It's interesting. Yeah, it could be. It could be a chase card. I wouldn't doubt it. Because it does. It don't cost no mana to cast it. Next, we got Streaking Oil Gorger. For 5 mana, 3/3. 3/3 for 5? Ooh, it better be good. With flying and haste, and it's also got the new mechanic, start your engines. Okay, start your engines. All right, if you have no speed, it starts at 1. It increases once on each of your turns when an opponent loses life. Max speed is 4. Okay. Max speed, this creature has lifelink. Okay, I'm trying to understand what it does. Start your engines. If you have no speed. Okay. No speed. How do you get speed, I wonder? It starts at 1 and increases once on each of your turns when an opponent loses life. Max speed is 4. I guess that's kind of thinking about counters, maybe. You know how they do the lifelink counters on arena and stuff now. I'm thinking start your engines as a new counter for your creatures. Hmm. Well, we got one. This right here is a creature, unless it's your turn. If it's your turn, it's a vehicle. But if your opponent's turn, it's a vehicle, and it's a creature. But it can't block. I don't think. Let's see. No, it can block. Yeah. Next we got us a dinosaur. Ooh. A dinosaur Rex. I'm just gonna call this card Rex. Anyway, Rex is an 8/8 for 5 mana. 8/8 for 5? Ooh, it's gotta be good. Dinosaur with trample. That's good. With cycling for 3. That ain't too bad. I mean, cycling, it's a card draw, so that ain't too bad. And when you cycle this card, put 2 1/1 counters on on up to one target creature or vehicle. It gains trample and indestructible until end of turn. Oh, nice. So if you're trying to save one of your creatures, you can save them with whoops. You can save them with this dinosaur. Not bad. Not bad at all. Next, we got Quag Feast for 1 and a black sorcery. Choose target creature, planeswalker, or vehicle. Mill 2 cards. Then destroy the chosen permanent if its mana value is less than or equal to the number of cards in your graveyard. Oh, nice. What called Quag Feast? This is aetherdrift. This is the next set that's going to be coming to Arena and Paper next month. All right, next we got us an artifact for 3 mana, 2 and a blue. Artifacts. Pay 2, tap, sacrifice another artifact. Search your library for an artifact card with mana value equal to 1 plus the sacrifice artifact's mana value. Put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Activate only as a sorcery. Not bad. Not bad at all. I kind of like that. Next, we got us a Dracacious engineer. They make some of these names so dang hard to pronounce. I swear. I think sometimes they make up words just so people can't say them. They blag it. Anyway, it's a 2/2 creature for 2. Goblin the Fish Artificer has exhaust for 1 red. Other creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Oh, nice. Then it has another exhaust ability for 4. Pay 3 in a red, create a 4/4 red dinosaur dragon creature token with flying. Oh, nice. So 3, 4, 5. So you have 6 mana out on the battlefield. You can play this, and then you can now be the next turn because this don't have haste. Gives your other creatures haste for 1 red. But you can put pay 4 for this next turn and create a 4/4 token. Nice. So in a way, you're getting 6 power for 2 mana. Kinda. Actually, it's 6 mana. Still not bad though. Yeah. That dinosaur is good because it gives +1/+1 counter and indestructible until end of turn. That ain't bad. Good way to save your creature. Next, we got Elvish Refueler. For 3 mana, 2/3 elf druid. During your turn, as long as you hadn't activated an exhaust ability this turn, you may activate exhaust ability as though they hadn't been activated. Huh. Exhaust. Pay 1 and a green, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. So, just from reading Elvish Refueler, the way I'm reading it, once you pay for exhaust, that's it. You can only pay for it 1 time. Interesting. Nice. That's great, Feldy. Yeah, this engineer here, he does fit good in goblins. All right, next we got us a god. Hazaret Godseeker. 1 and a red, 5/3. Nice. Indestructible and haste. And also has start your engine. If you have no speed, it starts at 1. Max speed is 4. Then you pay 1 tap. Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. Hazaret can't attack or block unless you have max speed. So you got to get max speed before you can attack. That's got to be some kind of counters, I'm thinking. Does anybody know what start your engines is? All right. Next, we got starting column for 3 mana artifact. Start your engines again, and you tap it, add 1 mana of any color. Max speed, you tap it, sacrifice this artifact, draw 2 cards, and then discard a card. Huh. Next, we got Valor's Flagship. 7/7 for 7 mana. 7/7 for 7. Oof. Well, it is a 7/7 though. Legendary artifact vehicle, crew for 3. It has flying, first strike, and lifelink. And it also has cycling. Pay X, 2, and a white. Discard, draw a card. Okay. When you cycle this card, create X 1/1 colorless pilot creature tokens with this token saddles mounts and crews vehicles as though its power was 2 or greater. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. What's up, Stokes? I knew they was going to bring back the pilots. I knew it. And I said it was going to be that it was going to be able to crew your vehicles. Next, we got Air Response unit for 3 mana, 2 and a white for 3/3 with flying and vigilance, and it only crews for 1. A 3/3 crew for 1, not too bad. Next, we got Hull Drifter, 3 and 2 blue, 3/2. Artifact vehicle with flying. This vehicle enters, draw 2 cards, crew for 3. Nice. Then we get here's some Gearhawks. We got the Powerwood Gearhawk and Oil Deep Gearhawk. Prywood Gearhawk is 2 red, and 2 green. So 7/7 for 2 for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, for 6. That's 7/7 for 6 with vigilance and menace. When this creature enters, other creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain vigilance and menace until end of turn. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Oh, nice. Then the Oil Deep is 2 blue, 2 black for 4/4 with lifelink and ward 1. When this creature enters, look at target player's hand. You may choose a card from it. If you do, that player discards that card, then draws a card. Yeah, not too bad. Next, we got Golden Triumph Caster for a 1 red and 1 white legendary creature human pallets. Mounts and vehicles you control have haste. Nice. Whenever a mount you control enters, it becomes saddled until end of turn. Okay. Whenever a vehicle you control enters, it becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Nice. Nice. Culloden Trump Caster is a great card. That's a pretty strong card for a 2/3. For your vehicles, that is, and mounts. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It's got to be some kind of counters. All right, next we got Cloudspire Sky Cycle. 2 red and a white 2/3 vehicle with flying. When this vehicle enters, distribute 2 1/1 counters among 1 or 2 other target vehicles and or creatures you control. Crew it for 1. It's okay. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, Now we got us. Here's a planeswalker I'm interested in. Chandra Spark Hunter for 3 and a red with 4 loyalty. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose up to 1 target vehicle you control. Until end of turn, it becomes an artifact creature and gains haste. Nice. So it turns one of your vehicles into a creature. And +2, you may sacrifice an artifact or discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Okay. And 0 ability, create a 3/2 colorless vehicle artifact creature artifact token with crew 1. Nice. And for -7 ultimate, you get an emblem with whenever an artifact you control enters. This emblem deals 3 damage to any target. Oh, I knew it had to be some burn in this card because it's Chandra. That's what Chandra does. Chandra does burn. Captain Howler Sea Scourge. 5/4 for 2 blue and black. Shark Pirates. Ward pay 2 and pay 2 life. Nice. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. For each card discarded this way, whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player this turn, you draw a card. Not bad. But how do you discard? You gotta have a way to discard. Next, we got Boosted Sloop. 3/3 artifact vehicle. For 1 blue red, 3/3 with menace. Whenever you attack, draw a card and discard a card. That answered my question. Next we got Shata Varma Mask Racer. Simic. Green and blue 2/3. Human rogue with exhaust X. Green, blue. Put X 1/1 counters on Shata Varma. Then you may have the base power and toughness of each other creature you control become equal to Shata Varma's power until end of turn. Activate each exhaust ability only once. So from this, you can activate those exhaust abilities more than once. Interesting. Then we got Rangers Aetherhive for 1 green blue Simic. 3/5 vehicle with vigilance. Nice. Whenever you activate an exhaust ability, create a 1/1 colorless trophy artifact creature token with flying. And Rangers are Aetherhive has crew 1. 3/5, crew 1. Not bad. Then we got Atachik Emerald Raiden for 3 black, green. So for 6, it's 3/3 for 6. Legendary creature Insect Druid. When this card enters, create a 1/1 green insect creature token for each artifact and or creature card in your graveyard. Nice. Whenever another insect you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on action check, and each opponent loses 1 life. Nice. Then we got Thunderous Velocipede for 1 green. So you get a 5/5 for 3 vehicle with trample. And each other vehicle and creatures you control enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it if its mana value is 4 or less. Otherwise, it enters with 3 additional 1/1 counters on it. Crew for 3. Why, heck. I'm happy with either one. Counters is counters. What's up, Kane Shacker? Going over the new cards. Next, we got Basri, tomorrow's champion. So he did get desparked, apparently, according to this card right here. Because Basri was a planeswalker. For one tap, Zert's Basri create a 1/1 white cat creature token with lifelink, cycling for 3. Okay, when you cycle this card, cats you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Huh. So, it's a human knight that cares about cats. So the cat deck got a new card. Next, we got a zombie cat warrior, Zar's Glory's Past, Orzhov, 3/2 for 2 mana. A white and a black with start your engines. Sacrifice another creature, surveil 1, activate only once each turn. So you can surveil 1 each turn. Then it has max speed. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I think Advisory is good. I liked him better when he was a planeswalker, though. Bulwark Ox. 1 and a white, 2/2. Ox mounts. Whenever this creature attacks, while saddled, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Okay. Sacrifice this creature. Creatures you control with counters on them gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. And you saddle for 1. Huh. Next we got Kodora, Hearts of Curia for 2 green, white, 4/2 human knights. When it enters, you may search your library for a mount or vehicle card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Okay. Then, if one or more 1/1 counters would be put on a creature or vehicle you control, that many +1/+1 counters are put on it instead. Oh my god. This card is going to be awesome. +1/+1 counters deck, especially with what we have now that's putting +1/+1 counters on stuff. So I look at this card as being a great card. Next, we got Largaran, Soul of Lotharia. 1 and a 1 green, 1 white, 1/1 beast mount with flying. Okay. Whenever Largaran attacks while saddled, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target mounts or vehicles. Saddle for 1. Huh. Not bad. Not bad. Then we got Boom Mobile for 4 mana, 2 and 2 red, 5/5 vehicle. When this vehicle enters, add 4 mana of any one color. Spend this mana only to activate abilities. Okay, and it has this ability called Exhaust for X, 2, and a red. This vehicle deals X damage to any target. Put a 1/1 counter on this vehicle. Crew for 2. Not bad. Redshift Rocketeer Chief. For a red and a green, 2/3 Goblin Pilots. With Vigilance. Tap it, add X mana of any one color where X is Redshift's power. Spend this mana only to activate abilities. It has Exhaust for 12 mana. Ooh, 12. That's 12 mana. Jeez, that costs a lot. 12 mana for the Exhaust ability. I don't see it. Uh, well, for 12 mana, 10 and green and a red, put any number of permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Ah, a Galta ability. I see why that costs so much. And we got Rocketeer Boots Buggy for red and a green 3/2 vehicle. Whenever this vehicle attacks, create a treasure token. Nice. Exhaust for 3. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature and put a +1/+1 counter on it. Crew for 1. So you can pay that 3 and turn it into a creature. Huh. Interesting. Far Fortune and Boss. Rakdos. 2 black and a red, 4/5. Human mercenary with starter engines. Whenever you attack, Fortune deals 1 damage to each opponent. Max speed. If a source you control will do damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage +1 instead. So you play something that deals 2 damage to one of your opponent's creatures, it'll do 3 instead of 2. Not bad. Next we got Apocalypse Runner. 2 black and a red 6/5 vehicle. Tap target creature you control with power 2 or less, gains lifelink until end of turn and can't be blocked this turn. Crew for 3. Huh, not bad. Next we got Loot. Loot is back. Loot the Pathfinder for 2 red, blue, and 2 green, blue, and red, 2/4. Beast Noble with double strike, vigilance, and haste. It has exhaust green at 3 mana of any one color. Exhaust blue, draw 3 cards. Exhaust red, loot deals 3 damage to any target. Huh. But you have to, and when you act like those exhaust abilities, you have to tap loot also. So it's green tap, blue tap, red tap. Not bad. Kind of like it. Next, we got the Last Ride. 1 black, 13/13 vehicle. Oh my goodness. So we got a 13/13 for 1 black, Last Ride. Got to be a downside to this. The Last Ride gets -X where X is your life total. Oh my God, really? So, no. So if you have 20 life, this is your 1 drop. You play this, it dies right on the spot. You got to have 13 or you got to have less than 13 life. You have to have 12 life. And you pay 2 and the black, pay 2 life, draw a card, crew for 2. I don't like this card. Next, we got Winter Cursed Rider for blue, black, human warlock, ward with ward, pay 2 life. Artifacts you control have ward, pay 2 life. Oh, nice. Yeah, I agree, Matthew. Anyway, Winter Curse Rider has ward, pay 2 life. Artifacts you control have ward, pay 2 life. A 3/2 for a black and blue. That ain't bad. Has exhaust for 2 blue and a black. So for 4, tap, exile X artifact cards from your graveyard. Each other non-artifact creature gets -X until end of turn. Huh. Nice. But you have to exile your artifacts though. Each other exile X artifact cards from your graveyard. So however many artifacts you exile is going to be the -X. I haven't ran across any yet. Then we got Godlight Pathmaker, 4 white and a blue, 6.5 vehicle with vigilance. When this vehicle enters, you may search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, put it onto the battlefield. If its bounded value is 2 or less. Otherwise, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Crew for 2. Not bad at all. Then we got another Planeswalker called the Aether Spark for 4 mana. Now, this Planeswalker is different. Legendary Artifact Planeswalker Equipment. A Planeswalker that is a equipment. That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. As long as Aether Spark is attached to a creature, the Aether Spark can't be attacked and has whenever equipped creature deals combat damage during your turn, put that many loyalty counters on the Aether Spark. Huh. So it's a 4, comes in with 4 loyalty. And then you plus a 1, attach Aether Spark up to 1 target creature you control it, and put a 1/1 counter on that creature. Okay. And it's cost 4, so let's say you play a creature on turn 3. And then turn 4, you get your land, you play this, you automatically plus it, you put it on that creature. Let's say it's a 3/3. So you put this on that 3/3. That 3/3 is going to be turn into a 4/4. And once it turns into that 4/4, they cannot attack. They can attack your creature, but they can't do nothing to the planeswalker. And the next turn, you can do the -5, draw 2 cards. Then -10 is add 10 mana of any one color. Not too. It's all right. All right, yeah, the Aether Spark. It's all right. I mean, it is interesting. I'm curious on how good it's going to be. You can blink exhaust creatures to use their ability again. Huh. I didn't know. Cool. And then you got Mendicant's Core Godlight for blue and a white star 3. Legendary creature robots. Okay. The decent core's power is equal to the number of artifacts you control. Okay. Has start your engines. Max speed is whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may pay 1 if you do copy it. Oh, nice. Yeah, I agree, Stokes. I mean, floating 10 mana, it wouldn't be bad. You pay, you can play something that costs 10 mana when you do the ultimate. Next, we got Verbrose Host. 1 and a blue, 0/4. Homunculus. Start your engines. You have no maximum hand size. Nice. Max speed. If you withdraw a card, draw 2 cards instead. Oh, nice. So let's say you have this on the battlefield. Turn 3. When you go to your draw step, instead of drawing 1 card, you draw 2 cards. Nice. All right, now we got a land that has start your engines. Magadwa Raceway, Amakat Raceway, Night Market, and Adishkar Raceway. And 3 of them has start your engines. You tap it, add one colorless. Max speed, you tap it and add two colorless. Okay, and then that's Mogronda. And I'm Ket Raceway. Let's see. As that start your engines, tap for one colorless. Max speed tap. Target creature gains haste until end of turn. Nice. So we got a land that can give our creatures haste. Night market. This land enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color. Tap it, add one color of the chosen color. Or you cycle it for three. Interesting. Then we got Iverskar Raceway. With max, you can tap it for colorless or max speed, pay three. Discard a card, draw a card. Nice. Next, we got Lifecraft Engine. 3 mana, 4/4. As this vehicle enters, choose a creature type. Vehicle creatures you control are the chosen type, in addition to their other types. Each creature you control of the chosen type, other than this vehicle, gets +1/+1 crew for 3. That I like this uh, Lifecraft Engine card. Then that's Foundations, and that is it. I don't think they. Yeah, this is nothing but Foundation down here. All right, interesting. All right, let's go up here, refresh. So, you always got to refresh here. Let's see if they dropped anything else. They don't look like they're going to. That's one, two, three. Nothing. All right. Catch up with Chad here. I don't know. I really don't know how it works. I didn't see the land for it. Of course, I go over on this and it only says 4 spin spoiler. So I hadn't seen no land. Don't make no sense. Hmm. I don't know why it won't show me lands. So I keep going, I go and run into. Now I'm in Foundations. Don't make no sense. Yeah, this is Foundations. I don't know. Now jump start. Foundations. Jump start. Hey, Blaggett. Here's 3 of the cards. Aetherdrift. Foundation Planeswalkers. Secret Lairs. Dustborn. Jeez. Hmm. These two right here are special guests. These other four are commanders. Well, that looks like that is it. That's all I can see. Cause it ain't gonna give me, show me the. It ain't gonna show me the lands except for these. And these are just regular basic lands. These are all your basic lands. Let's see. So start your engines if someone drops a fetch land and fetches on your turn. It increases your speed. I don't know. I really don't know how these start your engine mechanic and an exhaust mechanic. I don't know how they work, to be honest. But these are new mechanics. This exhaust and speed, they're new. Yeah, I'll just have to figure that out when they do the early access streamer event. I will be doing that uh, when I find out more information about it. I'll let y'all know. Or let me put it like this: I should be doing it. I'm supposed to do it. They showed the Verge Lands Mythic Explorer is so slow these days. Oh well. Yeah. All right. Let me. Just give me a minute. Let's see. Screen's gonna go black for a minute. Ain't what I want. Okay. All right. Let's check over here. Because sometimes goldfish is quicker. MTG goldfish is quicker than um, the uh, Mythic Spoiler. All right, here we go. I think I've covered all of these. Now, I don't think I've seen this. No, I did. There's Bloodgeist. It's back. It's 2-1 for 2 black. Creature can't block. It has haste as long as the opponent has 10 or less life. It has landfall. Whenever land you control enters, you may return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Nice. Then we got Crypt Caller Chariot for 3 and a black. Vehicle with menace 5/5. Whenever you discard with menace, and whenever you discard one or more cards, create that many tap 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. Crew for 2. Yeah, sometimes this is quicker than a Mythic Explorer that I use. Boom Mobile, seen that. Draconus Engineer, seen that. Seen the Rex. Seen Quad Feast. Seen the Lifecraft engine. Seen these. Far Fortune End Boss. And start your engine whenever it attacks. Far Fortune deals 1 damage to each opponent. Max speed. If a source you control will deal damage to an opponent or permanent, opponent controls it, deals that much damage plus 1 instead. I think I read that already. Hmm. Oh, yeah. There's a Verge land. Yeah. Bleach Bone Verge. Black and white. It's black unless you control a black. It will only tap for black unless you have a plains or swamp on the battlefield. Very, very nice. Love it. McWada Raceway. Read that already. There's the Is It Verge. The Boros. Gruel. Nice. The Simic. I do want this card right here for my, because I have a Simic Commander deck. I do want this card in paper. Nice. Air sponsor units. Flying Good Crew 1. Yeah. That's just a 3/3 for 3. 2 and a white. Refueler. Read that. Apocalypse Runner. For 2 black and a red. 6/5. Tap target creature you control with power 2 or less. Gains lifelink until end of turn and can't be blocked. Crew for 3. Huh. Not bad. Boosted Sloop. Whenever you attack, draw a card and discard a card. 1 blue, red. Cloudspire Sky Cycle for 2 red and a white. With flying, 2/3. When enters, distribute 2 1/1 counters among 1 or 2 other target vehicles and or creatures you control. Crew for 1. Me too. Gladeslight Pathmaker. 4 white and a blue with vigilance. When this vehicle enters, you may search your library for artifact card, reveal it, put it onto the battlefield if it's mana value 2 or less. Otherwise, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Done read this one. Read that one. Read that one. Read that. Okay, here's a new land. Country Roads. This land enters tapped unless you control a mount or vehicle. Tap it to add a white. Pay 1 and a white. Tap. Sacrifice this land. Create a 1/1 pallet creature token with this token saddles, mounts, crews, vehicles, as well as the power was 2 or greater. Man, wish you didn't have to sack it. Wish you didn't have to sack it. That'd be great if you didn't. There's a black one. Enters tab unless you control a mount or vehicle. Tap for black. Pay 1 and a black. Sacrifice land. Create a 1/1 pallets. Yeah, same thing as white. Same thing as white. The blue one does it. There, it's the same. It's the same. All these lands are doing the same thing. Creating 1/1 tokens. Next, that Light Shield Party. Target creature gets +2/+2 to end a turn. Cycling for 2. Hole Drifter. Flying, when it enters, draw 2 cards. Crew for 3. Midnight Mangler. During turns other than yours, this vehicle is an artifact creature. read some of these. Pearl catcher specialist. Yeah, read that already. Read this one. Starting column. Yeah. Raceway. Night market. Here's a wreck. No, this is Bloodfell Caves. The slant enters tapped. When the slant enters, you gained 1 life. So it looks like we got a whole cycle of life gain lands, and we got the rest of the Verge lands. Not too bad. There's Jungle Hollow, which is a tap gain life land. Gain life lands. Gain life, life. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. And I'm not going to look at these showcase cards. I'm not going to look at them. That's the cards. Nope. I'm surprised there's 9 people here today. Most time when I do these spoilers, people are not interested in them. But yeah, this ain't too bad at all. Not bad. The set, the set's right now it's okay. I find it to be okay. Yeah, I found it to be okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna go use. I'm gonna go ahead and let's get on over here. All right. Interesting. Yeah, I agree, Cane Shaker. Those are reprints. Those life gain lands are reprints. I mean, we got them. We still got them in standard right now, actually. But I guess they're reprinting them, so they'll be in there a little bit. Will be in there longer. But I'm glad to get the Verge lands back again. I love the Verge lands, and they're very good. Oh, the Verge lands are very good. So all you need is 2 lands, one basic land. Then you have both colors. That's one reason. That's why I like the Verge lands, because more than likely you're going to have a basic land out on the battlefield or in your hand. Well, I'm going to go. Let's see. I was saying they are. Oh yeah, they are good. They are good. I agree with you there, Cane Shaker. They are good. They're very good. Well, I'm gonna get on off here, everybody, and use the restroom. Then I'll come back and start the arena stream. Yeah, I know it's usually it done started it by now, but it's going to be like this a little bit because we got some spoilers to go over. We got some spoilers to see now. And what I might end up doing is the morning streams. What I may end up doing is doing the arena stream, and like I usually do, and then before I end the streams, I will look at the spoilers. And if y'all want to see the spoilers uh, during the streams, whoops, wrong button. All you got to do is type this into chat, and that'll tell me that you want to see the spoilers. Well, I'm gonna get on off here and use the restroom, then I'll come back and do the arena stream. Hope everybody has you a good day, and I'll see you here in a little bit. Later, everybody.